Holy crap, it's a freaking lake.
Okay, welcome back to another episode. We are out here on a lake that I've only fished one time before for about 2 hours, so it's basically a new lake to me. Don't really know what's going on here. The water temp is in the mid 50s still, so they're really not spawning. They want to spawn so freaking bad, but we keep getting these 40-degree nights. Finally, we have a nice sunny, like 65-degree day out here in Michigan, so fishing should be good. They want to move up. We should be seeing some cruising around up in the shallow, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to start up on the flats, see if we see any spawning bass, any cruisers, anything like that. And then maybe we'll have to move out deep later on. But I think I'm going to start with a Ned rig and a drop shot up shallow here, start picking it apart, see if we can catch any of those big females that are moving up. So stay tuned, guys, and let's go catch some fish.
There we go. First one. And it is largemouth. And it is about 3 inches long. That ain't gonna cut it. There we go. A little bit better. That one was off the break a little bit. Saw a little light spot like a bed. And here's a tiny largemouth. Why the heck are all the fish so small? There we go, off the break. Getting better yet. They're just getting bigger and bigger, boys. That's a good fish right there. First good one. So the water temperature is settling down on my graph. It's sitting right at about 56 degrees. I'm thinking these big fish are going to be hanging off the edge like that. This one is obviously not a big one, but we've been here for about 5 minutes, and that's a keeper. That's a good 14-incher on the old Ned sitting right off that break. So I'm going to tie a drop shot on, and we're going to go to work fishing this break. Oh, there's a big bass. There's like a 3-pounder sitting right there, right off the break. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. She definitely will not eat now. We might need to just start casting off this break. Dude, oh my God, it's giant. Okay. We need to just cast the drop shot off this break. Okay. I am seeing bass everywhere, and I'm catching basically none of them. So we're going to make a move. See if there's any bass holding on this island over here. There we go. There we go. Okay. I don't know what's going on in this lake right now. I have seen probably 200 bass or more. Every single bank I roll up on has just bass everywhere. That's a decent fish. It's not a complete dink. I've seen like 2 3-pounders chilling too, so I think there's a good chance we catch a big one, but man, these bright sunny skies, no clouds, it's got them in a weird funk. But that's a decent little 14-inch fish on the Ned rig. I also can like not get bit on a drop shot, which I have no idea why. They're eating this Ned rig, they're just being super weird about it. The drop shot, they just won't touch. And there are 2 giant freaking bass. Well, that one's like a 3.5, that one's like a 2-pounder, so not 2 giants, but one that I would have really liked to catch, and one that I would have been pretty happy catching too. Well, we're gonna remember where that is. Maybe those 2 were paired up. Maybe that was a male and a female. I don't know. That was a large bass. I need to just fish this break, but it just looks so juicy up on those freaking gravelly flats. I just want there to be giant smallmouth bedding up there, and there's not. Whoa, he was up on the flat, and he's about 2 inches long as well. Okay. Okay, dude. You are one gangly little largemouth, and you need to get bigger. All right, I'm calling it. That's a fish right there. Whether or not it's a big one, that's another story. There he is. That might be a smallie. Whoa, he's coming in all weird. What is going on here, dude? I have him like hooked in the side of the face. Oh, it's a pike. And he's got it all wrapped up. Okay, well that's the absolute last thing I would like to catch right now. Well, I was not wrong though. There was a fish right there. Just the freaking worst species. Let's cast up on all these little ones again. There's like 50 of them. Got him. Let's play fish that one. I just casted it right in front of the biggest one and she ate it. That's not a bad fish right there. Dude, some of these fish are bigger than I think maybe. I thought this was like a 12-inch bass. This is probably the biggest one I've got so far. Dude, that's crazy. That's nuts, dude. That's a good 2-pounder. Holy smokes, I thought that was like a 12-inch bass. That's like a 15, 16-inch little chunk right there. Little female getting ready to spawn. That's crazy. There we go. That was off the break. That was deep. It's another freaking pike. Okay, we don't want to snap this dude off. Okay. Woo. Okay. Perfect boat flip. Dude, wait a sec. I think that's a muskie. Is that a muskie? I'm really confused. I think it's a pike. No, it's a pike. It almost looks like a little tiger muskie for a second there. I think its head was what's tweaking me out a little bit. And like these, that almost looks like tiger muskie stripes. You guys let me know in the comments what you think that is. Like up here, it's got the spots. So that looks like a pike, but this is weirding me out. That almost looks like a little tiger muskie. I don't know. That was weird. I think there's a cool little channel over here. We're gonna go check that out. See if there's any like spawners or stupid bass up in there. Holy crap, it's a freaking lake. Just opened up to a straight up lake. This looks completely different too. The lake we started on has a bunch of smallmouth and clear water and gravel banks. This lake's got a little bit more stained water, it looks like, and all sorts of freaking vegetation. Got one. Got one. First fish back in this like little secret lake I found. Okay, so I'm throwing a little swim jig. There's all sorts of like vegetation back in this body of water, and it looks nothing like the lake I started in. Like the water's still pretty clear, but it's definitely got like more of a stain to it. It's not like that crystal clear water. And there's way, 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 way more weeds. But that's the first fish for me. I think I'm just gonna roll around with this swim jig for a while. Might tie in a wacky worm or do something a little bit different, but ooh, if they're gonna eat this swim jig though, I think I'm just gonna stick with this. One of these pontoons is gonna have a bass under it. Not both, just one. Comment down below which pontoon is gonna have a bass underneath it, because I feel like it's gonna be either the green one or the yellow one. One of these is gonna have a bass under it. If I don't catch a bass under either of these, I'm gonna be pretty flippin' upset. All right, juiced a nice cast under the yellow one. And maybe there will be a bass under both. I don't know. I'm thinking there's one bite. Oh, come on. Well, the yellow one did have a bass underneath it. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get him now. Let's try the other side. We'll try to confuse him. We'll skip it underneath the right side. He won't know what's going on. Yep, it worked. Okay, so if you said yellow, you were correct. Now, let's see if anyone that said both is correct, because I don't know, maybe there is a bass under both of these pontoons. Not looking so hot. Not looking so good for the green one. Nothing underneath the green pontoon. I was freaking correct. Oh, here's a bass up here. Check it. Come on, eat it. Eat it. I think this one's on a bed, dude. It's on a bed. Okay. This is gonna be my first bedding bass of the year. We're gonna get her. She's guarding. She's right here. She's going in a big circle. She just tried to eat it too, that second cast. Oh, she's pissed. She's hot pissed. She swiped at it again. Come on. She likes a real aggressive. Got her. Got her. And it's a good one too. Biggest one back in this lake. Oh yeah. We got her, baby. That's the biggest bass maybe so far. Second biggest at least. There we go. Decent little fish. She was freaking pissed. And look at that, right in the roof of the mouth. That's a nice little 14, that's probably a 15 incher right there. Solid little fish. Alrighty, first better of the year. Nice little bass. Only took like 3 casts to get her too, that's always fun. Literally. Dude. I just gave it one crazy little hop and she just destroyed it. I was sitting there fishing the wrong spot. I'm like, why is she not on that bed anymore? She was locked, moved up like 2 inches and she was sitting right there. Not even a 2-pounder, dude. That'd be a small keeper in a tournament though. It's a easy 14 incher. Second bed bass of the year. Second sight fishing fish of the year. Crushed the Ned rig. Oh my God, big one. Big one. Giant. Dude, is she on a bed? She just came back up. There's a giant bass right here. If that's her bed, oh, I think that's her bed. There's a little one on a bed up here. For sure, on a bed. I wonder if I could throw that white swim jig. This might do it. Got her first cast with the swim jig. Dude, it's a big one. That's by far the biggest one so far. Maybe that was a good one I saw. Holy smokes. Whoa! There we go. Get her on the scale. That's the biggest one by far. I'm going 2.65 pounds. Let's see. Oh, wow, it's a 3-pounder. 2.95. What's up? 2.95. 3-pounder. There we go. Nice little bedding bass there. Get her back in the lake. Go make some babies. Right back onto her bed. That's awesome.
Alrighty guys, so I'm sorry for the abrupt ending, but I did not know how many bass I was about to catch. This lake went freaking off. So far we've caught them pretty good. We found some spawning bass in the back of that little secret private little pond lake thing. Caught a nice 3-pounder. But I went back out to the main lake and I caught more keeper bass than I've ever caught in my entire life. So we're gonna make that a separate video because I couldn't even begin to shove all those fish catches into one single video. So thank you guys for watching today's episode. It means a lot to me. And then also, if you don't want to miss tomorrow's episode, which you don't want to miss tomorrow's episode, then consider hitting that subscribe button. But thank you guys for watching and I will catch you guys tomorrow.